Have you ever noticed how the holiday season starts out with pumpkin spice lattes and everything is merry and bright? And all of a sudden you find yourself crouched over the sink using a dirty spoon to eat that last fudge because all the spoons are in the dishwasher or in a mountain on your countertop. You're feeling overwhelmed by the chaos of the holiday season, and each year you think, next year is gonna be different, baby. But then that year rolls around, the holiday season amps up in the end of the year, and the Amazon carts are chaotic. You've got a list of to-dos a mile long that feel like they just got handed to you from school, and the extracurriculars and the gifts that everybody just automatically expects because of the traditions you have established throughout the years, right? Sounds like a very merry and bright season. And then we wonder as women why we feel the way we do when January 1st rolls around, and somehow we're supposed to magically uh, have these New Year's resolutions that we just clock in and we continue to go on that hamster wheel when we're actually trying to recover from the holiday season, right? It doesn't sound like a recipe for success. It doesn't sound like the recipe we want to sign up for. It's okay, it's feedback. So if we decide that, okay, I really don't want to be on that train, I don't want to be on the choo-choo holiday Polar Express train that just automatically takes me to an unknown destination, we might want to get off the train, right? This is exactly where I found myself when I decided no more to the holiday hustle and chaos. And I wanted to unpack and create a rhythm, a routine in the holiday season that keeps me grounded, keeps me present for the memories I'm making with my kids, with my family, with the team that I had in business. It becomes more meaningful. We get stuck in this loop of thinking more means must be a merrier season, when the reality is, when we really stop and pause and really make some calculated no, so that we can say yes to things that truly light us up. This equips us and sets us up to have a meaningful holiday season that feels like we are doing it from the overflow and from an I get to and from being present versus washing those dishes at the sink and feeling resentment because of, we just got left doing the dishes again. We actually get to show up and lead and actually lead ourselves first. When we lead ourselves first, we can also lead those around us and create an environment we love. That's exactly why I created the holiday blueprint for moms just like you and I. It includes the foundations I use in my home to set us up for a thriving holiday season. It doesn't just work at the end of the year, it works for those birthdays and all those other holidays throughout the entire year. And I'm super excited about it because in this blueprint, I have the exact Chat GPT prompts I use to make it into my holiday assistant or my birthday party assistant, so that you're not left on your own managing the mental load, wondering where the scotch tape is as you're wrapping presents like a madwoman in the closet at midnight. Tell me, you're not the only one that's done that. You're also no longer left crying those tears of overwhelm because of the endless things that are still on your plate, or you're just done. It's no longer magical. If you'd like access, I added the link below. It's $20. It's the best $20 you'll spend this holiday season. Gift it to yourself. Your family will love it too. And if you love to be a mom of purpose in your home versus the default that we've become accustomed to, I invite you to subscribe and follow this channel. It's at Thriving Mom. We do motherhood intentionally, because when we don't do motherhood intentionally, we do it by default. And oftentimes what happens in the default mode is exactly what creates those horror stories in motherhood. And if you are in a season where you have those stories that are hard and difficult, we all have them, we've all had them, but the difference between those that stay in them and the ones that don't is what they choose to do with it. And I'm here to help come alongside you and moms that are grooming the next generation for success. We are here to lead by example. We're going to be those grandmas rocking on those rocking chairs when we're in our 80s, laughing about all the memories we made in the holiday season of 2025, versus having no memory left because we were so burned out. You know, our kids remember more about how they felt around their parents during the holiday season than they do about any of the gifts you give them, right? It's kind of sobering when we think about that. So I invite you to follow along. If you missed the previous videos I've launched in this series, go back and rewatch those. Introduce yourself. I'm so glad you're here. Let me know of your aha moments and what you love about the holiday season and what you are changing this year. I'd love to know. And as always, thank you for being here. I'm so grateful for what you do in your family to thrive beyond what you thought was possible as a woman in your home, and if you have a business, to thrive wildly in your business endeavors as well.